Hi dreamers and make-believers. So before I get started on what is today's video, which is the Booktube Newbie tag that I'm very late to, I'd first like to announce that I am sponsoring a very exciting YA fantasy giveaway, and you can enter it by clicking on the link below. It's me and a few other authors, and the books that you can win are the paperback versions of Empire of Storms, Crooked Kingdoms, and the latest one that's not yet out by Cassandra Clare, and a few others that are really cool, exciting books, and I kind of wish that I could enter the giveaway, but obviously I can't. But I'm just letting you guys know because it is very exciting, the giveaway, and all the books are just epic. So definitely click the link in the description box down below to enter that. And now I'm going to start my very late Booktube Newbie tag. So this is a tag that I saw a few times, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to do it, and then of course never got around to it. So today is the day. So this link was originally done by Brenda C. I think Brenda C. I'm going to link her original tag down below. She's very sweet, she's very cute. So she came up with 7 questions that we all have to answer and just talk about this channel. So here I go at last. So I'm going to read the questions from down below, so that's why I'm looking away. Okay. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? So I started this channel to share my opinions on books because I really like to read, obviously, but I don't have many friends that like to read. Just recently I made one friend that likes to read, and he actually gave me a few books to borrow, which is really exciting. And my other friend who used to read, he's the one that gave me the entire Percy Jackson series to borrow, but he's kind of stopped reading. And other than those two, oh, and one other girl, but even she also doesn't read. I mean, she reads really funny books, I forgot what they're called, but it's like vampire erotica. It's really funny. I don't know. She loves it. But you know what I mean? It's not the same genre that I read. So we love talking about books. And of course, everybody loves Harry Potter. But other than that, I haven't really got many friends to talk to about the books that I'm reading, like Court of Mystery and Fury and, you know, Red Rising and Red Queen. And like none of my friends have read those books. And I don't think they ever will. So I wanted to start this channel to kind of share my opinions on books and to get other people's opinions on books, and just to interact with people, connect with like-minded people and people that just love YA fantasy, because that's like my favorite. So that is why I started this channel. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to YouTube? Or Booktube. So that's a pretty hard question. It's hard to say. I mean, a lot of booktubers are out there and everyone's pretty unique. I guess we're all pretty unique anyway. So I bring me, which is unique to what somebody else might do. And also, I guess, giveaways, like I just announced. And also, I guess, as a writer as well, I kind of get to interact with people that have read my books, which I find pretty cool. And I can get their opinion on my books, and I can give them a chance to like interact with me when I'm, you know, at the moment unable to travel and meet them, because I would love to meet people that have read my books. So that's pretty cool. And yes, and definitely giveaways. I mean, that was one that I'm sponsoring, but I'm definitely going to be a part of much more, and just getting involved in whatever I can in the book world, because I'm just a lover of reading and writing and every aspect of the book world. So that's just very exciting. Question number 3. What are you most excited for about this channel? So I guess I kind of already said that, but it is basically interacting with all of you people, you beautiful people that love YA fantasy. I mean, it doesn't have to be YA fantasy, new adult fantasy, whatever. Probably fantasy though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I love fantasy. I have read, Faults in Our Stars, and okay, see, that's the only one that comes to my mind. I'm sure I've read other contemporary books, of course I have, but yeah, see what I mean? But like, ask me fantasy, I'll list off like 100 and still be going. So so I'm really looking forward to interacting with a lot of fantasy lovers and YA lovers. And wait, I think I had something else. Did I write something else here? Oh, fangirling. Yeah, basically I just want to fangirl with people. Like, definitely this year, I think my epitome book was Court of Mystery and Fury, and there was just nobody to fangirl with, and I took pictures of it and put it on Instagram, and I chatted with my friends about it, and my friends were just like, enough, we've heard about Beauty and the Beast retelling, whatever, get over it. But I was just like, you don't understand how amazing this book is. And it was so nice that when I went on Instagram, I got to interact with people, and they were just as excited as I was, and I was like, yeah, and that's what I want. I want to meet people that get excited about books, because I don't know many people that get excited like Christmas. Yeah. So that's what I'm most excited about for this, to meet other people that get ridiculously excited. Why do you love reading? I love reading because I find it is an escape, and it is a way to experience new worlds and new things, impossible things, unimaginable things, crazy things that you thought, you never could really experience, or that you may have never even thought of. It's a way for you to do that. So that is why I love reading. I just love the freedom to go anywhere while staying in the same place, and just to dream, and just to make believe. As you all know, for those of you that watch my videos for a while, I love dreamers and make believers, and it's just another opportunity to play pretend. I just love books, that and reading. For that reason, I get to play pretend. Never grow up. Okay, question number, where am I? Oh, question number 5. What book or series got you into reading? Now, this is honestly hard to say because I did really start reading young, and from the moment I started reading, just that whole expanding my imagination and, story plots and intrigue and all that, I definitely fell in love with reading at a very, very, very young age, like when stories were being read to me. But I still remember stories being read to me, like Peter Rabbit and stuff like that, before I could read them myself. But I guess when I started reading myself, I can't really pinpoint a series or book, but definitely the authors, Roald Dahl and Enid Blyton. And Enid Blyton, the one that sticks with me the most is The Faraway Tree. It was just so magical, this tree with the spoon, and it's so good. If you haven't read it, you should, no matter how old you are, because it's one of those books that I really believe will stick with you forever. And with Roald Dahl, it's really hard to say. There are so many with him that really just, the love never stopped. But definitely Matilda, The Witches, The Twits, just loads of Roald Dahl books definitely got me hooked on reading and just dreaming up the impossible and the silly and the crazy and just having a lot of fun in life without moving. Okay, question number 6. What would you ask your favorite booktuber? Now, this list would be endless in terms of, I would ask them stuff regarding me and my book channel, like what they, opinions and what they think I could do, editing videos, making them interesting, coming up with things to do. I'd ask them so much. But then the other question, the main question I think I would ask them is, can I go home with you and roll around in your books? Because I know, like, my favorite booktubers, I mean, I've got quite a few, but they all have just this ridiculous, enviable pile of books, like these bookshelves that are just glorious, where all behind them is all books, and it goes around their whole room, and then they probably have an extra room, like a proper, like a Beauty and the Beast Belle library. And I would just love to go and just spend a month in their book room, and just devour each and every book and just roll around in their books and just smell books and just have this amazing book party. They can be there or not. That's up to them. But I'm gonna have fun with their books in a nice way, but I'm gonna have fun with their books. I'm not gonna tear them or destroy them, but I'm definitely gonna need time with them. And the last question number 7, is what challenges do you think you will face with this booktube channel? The biggest challenge that I think I can say, I mean, there's the usual kind of talking to yourself, which is a bit hard to get used to, but then it's more comfortable. And I used to be this terrible, I mean, I still get nervous and stuff like that, and I used to shake, proper shake, like if I had to have a paper, you would see it. So it's quite nice to I feel like it kind of builds your confidence in front of the camera and then in front of an audience and that kind of stuff. So that's a challenge that I think I'm already overcoming, but it was definitely a challenge, and what kind of why I started this channel so late. And another challenge is just kind of keeping the content interesting and reading books that I hope that other people will like, and that I can suggest to them if they haven't read it. And yeah, just keeping it interesting and entertaining people. So those are the 7 questions. And as I said, I will be linking the original down below, as well as the link to the giveaway. So seriously, enter it, because I need to live through you. I need to live vicariously right now, because I can't enter it because I said I'd sponsor it, and then of course that means that I can't join it. So, but it is some really, 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 really great books. So definitely go and enter that. And that is all for today. By the way, I am reading Red Rising at the moment. I think I might have mentioned that in my last video, but yes, I'm reading Red Rising at the moment. And as soon as I'm done, I will be doing a review on both Red Rising and Percy Jackson, which I finished a couple of weeks ago. And that is all. Bye!